Hi folks, Mayor Kevin Davis. It's my great pleasure to be here while we do a flag raising for the Brantford Sports Council to kick off officially Youth Celebration Week. And there's lots of stories to be told, but first of all, I have with me our world famous town crier, David McKee, who will read the proclamation, and Bill Harding, who is president of the Sports Council, tell us a little bit about what's going to happen this coming week. So, David, can you take it away with the proclamation?
Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Be it known to all in singular that the following is a proclamation of the good and loyal council of the fair city of Brantford. I read, whereas the Brantford Sports Council is an organization that promotes the development and delivery of youth sports in our community, advocates for local sports organizations, promotes sport tourism, and forms a community partnership dedicated to the betterment of sport in Brantford. And whereas the Brantford Sports Council proudly supports some 18 youth sport organizations that provide quality sport experiences to the children of Brantford. And whereas thousands of children are registered annually in a variety of youth sport programming in the city of Brantford. And whereas the youth sport organizations are supported by community residents who volunteer countless hours of their time in support of youth sport in our city. And whereas, although the COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact across all elements of our community, the sport community in the city, our city of Brantford, remains positive, vibrant, and excited about the future of sport beyond the pandemic. And whereas the Brantford Sports Council is enthusiastically celebrating youth sport in our community in a safe manner and engaging the athletes, coaches, families, and community stakeholders with a variety of virtual opportunities to tell their story. And whereas, in recognition of this week, a limited number of members from the sport community will join His Worship Mayor Kevin Davis as he raises the flag to promote youth sport in Brantford and to acknowledge and honor the many volunteers that support the sport programming offered in our community. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Corporation of the City of Brantford hereby proclaims the week of April 19th to 25th, 2021 as Youth Sport Appreciation Week in the city of Brantford. Be it known that Nelson Mandela once said, sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was despair. It is more powerful than government in breaking down racial barriers. Proclaim this 16th day of April, 2021. God save the Queen!
Thank you very much, David. So, Mr. Harding, who is president of the Brantford Sports Council, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we can expect this week through Youth Sports Celebration Week?
Well, this week is a great opportunity to showcase the importance of all of our sports organizations, but also for everyone to demonstrate the importance of sport in our community. Not just the sports groups, but the athletes, the coaches, the teams, all the volunteers that participate, and more importantly, our community stakeholders. Now's the time to plan, to look forward to what we can do as we return to sport.
Right. And we're going to hear some really interesting stories of young athletes who, despite the pandemic, are continuing to train and excel in their chosen sports.
Yes, and not only that, but we've got a number of people that they can tell their story. What sport are you in? What's happened with your sport? What's impacted you this year? So there's a whole list. You can go online to our website. It's all virtual. We were planning to do a little more than that, but we went virtual because of where we are with the pandemic. And all of these youth and athletes and people in the community can tell their story.
Great. Well, I will now do the official flag raising.